Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York. New York Times World News.
May 8, 5:19 America, New York. Beijing's man in Hong Kong inherits a tamed city. John Lee, who won a rubber stamp leadership election on Sunday, will implement the next stage of China's agenda for the former British colony. John Lee waved to members of an election committee on Sunday after they chose him to be Hong Kong's next chief executive.
New York Times World News.
May 8, 5 o'clock America, New York. Fernanda Melchor explores the human capacity for violence and grace. Art must leave a wound, said the author, one of the most celebrated in new Latin American literature.
Mirror World News.
May 8, 4:50 America, New York. Netflix, annoyed, at Harry and Meghan's exclusive interviews to rivals after £112 million deal. Insiders at the streaming giant claim there was a real sense of annoyance when Harry spoke to NBC exclusively about his private chat with the Queen, despite Netflix camera crews being with him.
Fox World News.
May 8, 4:47 America, New York. Russian airstrike on Ukrainian school leaves at least 62 presumed dead in Luhansk, governor says. At least 62 people were killed following a Russian attack on a school building in Luhansk, Ukraine, while another 30 people were safely evacuated.
RT World News.
May 8, 4:47 America, New York. Taiwan reveals why it sanctioned Russia despite minimal trade ties. The island's foreign minister hopes the West would sanction Beijing in a similar way if it attacked Taipei.
Fox World News.
May 8, 4:31 America, New York. Beijing loyalist John Lee elected as Hong Kong's next leader. Hong Kong elected John Lee as its next leader Sunday, after he won with 99% of the vote cast by a pro-China committee.
Mirror World News.
May 8, 4:23 America, New York. Girl, 16, died on bedroom floor with deodorant can in hand as mum warns of chroming. Anne Ryan found her 16-year-old daughter Brooke dead on her bedroom floor in Broken Hill, New South Wales, Australia, after she suffered a suspected heart attack from sniffing aerosols.
Washington Post World.
May 8, 4:13 America, New York. Israel captures Palestinians who killed 3 in stabbing attack. Israeli police say they have captured 2 Palestinian attacker who killed 3 people in a stabbed attack last week. Mirror World News.
May 8, 3:05 America, New York. 60 feared dead as Russia cruelly bombed school where nearly whole village was hiding. Russian bombs have killed 2 people hiding in a school in the city of Bilohorivka, with 60 others feared dead, according to the governor of the Luhansk region Serhiy Gaidai.
BBC News World.
May 8, 2:51 America, New York. Ukraine war. Dozens feared dead after bomb hits school. A Ukrainian official says 60 people may be dead after an airstrike on a village school in Luhansk. Washington Post World.
May 8, 2:33 America, New York. Saudi king admitted to hospital for medical tests. Saudi Arabia's octogenarian monarch has undergone medical tests, just weeks after he had the battery of his pacemaker changed.
Washington Post World.
May 8, 2:06 America, New York. Syrians in desperate need of aid hit hard by Ukraine fallout. Fallout from the 2-month-old war in Ukraine is worsening long-term humanitarian crises elsewhere, including in Syria.
World News. Breaking international news and headlines. Sky News.
May 8, 1:08 America, New York. Night ambushes on quad bikes and drone attacks. How Ukraine held back Russia's invasion. From night ambushes on quad bikes and attacks with drones to the deliberate sabotage of road and railway bridges, Ukrainian forces have repeatedly thwarted Russia's war plans. Ukrainian forces blew up the motorway.
BBC News World.
May 8, 1:01 America, New York. Ukraine war. Returning to the place my father was killed. As Vadim and his father tried to rescue their dogs, they were fired upon by a convoy they believe was Russian.
BBC News World.
May 8, 0:57 America, New York. Ukraine war. Rebuilt Kyiv railway bridge a symbol of hope. A railway bridge close to Kyiv has been rebuilt, just a month after it was destroyed by Russian attacks.
Fox World News.
May 8, 0:48 America, New York. Putin believes, doubling down, key to winning in Ukraine. Thinks he can't afford to lose, CIA chief warns. Russian President Vladimir Putin could soon be doubling down in Ukraine despite the death of over 25,000 Russian soldiers and mounting economic sanctions by the international community.
WorldCBSNews.com. May 7. 2300 America, New York. CBS Weekend News, May 7, 2022. Putin stands accused of nearly 10,000 war crimes to date. Twins born during pandemic thriving after 2 years.
New York Times World News.
May 7, 2223 America, New York. Why did a UN agency give a family $61 million? A little-known United Nations agency decided to make an impact by doling out loans and grant money, all to a single family. It did not go well. The United Nations headquarters in New York.